Hello everybody, Tyler445 here, Arbitrary Gamer, and we're back with Caesar's Palace. You guys have been wanting this for a long time, and I'm so sorry. The holidays have been around, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Christmas series I put up, Relaxing in Minecraft. I had a really fun time doing that. And if not, if you haven't checked it out yet, go check out me and Brennan's sledding video that we put up. It wasn't anything special, it was just kind of a little gift for the holidays that we decided to do when we were at a park and there's absolutely nobody there. And it was really fun and we had a good time doing that. Sadly, Brennan6415 is not here with me today. I'm here alone. The Hamachi server is being really stupid. It's changing his IP addresses and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get a regular server hooked up, but that's not working. I've never had luck with that. For the last 2 years, I've been trying to get a actual server to run, but my port forwarding and everything, it's all set up. It's just being cuckoo. If any of you guys would be willing to help me and be willing to Skype over something like that, and you're an expert at that, leave it in the comments. And I'd also like to say that if there's anything you want us, well, me in this case for now, to do particularly in this series, tell us. And if you have any game ideas for future when the series is done or kind of intertwining with this series, then leave it in the comments or post it on Facebook and Twitter. And then as for that, let's get started. So this is where we left off last time. We had the front entrance start to be built, and then we had the windows on the sides, and then Brennan, let's see, he dug out pretty much all of this, and he started with these kind of weird but cool circle designs that were going to be implied throughout the floor. And I'm going to leave that to him if we can get the stupid server hooked up. So my focus for today is to work on these two side entrances. And I think that's going to be very interesting. Not really sure how it's going to work, but we'll see. Alright, let's get started. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start on the right side. And this is kind of a place where people can park and bring their stuff in and pretty much unload their luggage. It's got a pretty big overhang that goes out to about here, I'd say. And then I guess this is another entrance into the actual building itself. So let's get started on that, and I hope we're going to get a chance to get to both sides by the end of today. So, excuse me if I have to go to escape a few times during the video. I just have to take a quick look at the picture. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to have it come that right there. And this is going to be in ground, so people can drive over it when they come to park their cars. And I'd say we're going to bring it out a little bit over, so probably like this. There we go. Alright, let me set the time today. Okay. So for me, winter break is just about over, sadly. We were extremely lucky with the amount of days we got off. Today is the 7th, and we got off on like the 19th of December. And what happened was there was an ice storm, I guess, on Friday, the 19th, and we didn't have school because, as I was talking about in the last episode, it was so icy that people couldn't even drive around. And then we were supposed to go back to school on the 6th, but on the 6th, it was like -20 or something here. So we couldn't, and now it's the 7th, which is Tuesday, and it's not -20, it's like -10 or so. It was kind of iffy whether or not we'd have school, but we didn't. So that's pretty cool, but I'm almost positive that today is the last day of break. And I've had a lot of fun, especially with doing the YouTube videos and stuff. And if you still feel like getting in the Christmas spirit even though it's over, you guys would really like well, you guys in general who like Christmas would like the Christmas episode thingy that I posted. So what I'm doing right here is these are pretty much pillars that are going to hold up the roof that we're using. Let me see. I'm working on my laptop today. I don't have my mouse with me, sadly. There we go. And we've been getting a lot of snow too, more than usual. This year has been like probably a record for snow here. Because like I said, our rainfall and the amount of snow that came down started much earlier than it did last year. So this is the overhang that would be held up by the pillars, and it extends all the way back to here, so this thing's pretty big. There we go. But I'm also excited for the new year. I'm excited. It seems weird, but I can't wait for school to be over. It's only second semester, and our teachers keep teasing us on how things are only going to get harder, which kind of sucks. And then we have, let me see, a lot of tests coming up. It's supposed to be the harder semester, so I'm happy but really sad at the same time. But there's a lot of things that we didn't get to do while we were on break, like go to Taekwondo. I don't know if you guys know, I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, so I really enjoy doing that. And believe it or not, I actually kind of like school, because it's nice seeing your friends and all that stuff. It gets kind of boring if you're sitting around for too long. At least that's what I would say. And then I did get most of my presents. My smartwatch is still coming. Well, I did get a smartwatch. I originally ordered the Pebble smartwatch. I thought that one would be really cool. But there's a new smartwatch coming out. It's called the Kairos Meteor. And I guess that's kind of what I wanted, because it has these like super gestures, which is supposed to be really cool. And all that stuff. So that is not coming for a long time. Like, they're shipping out in February, sadly. And I think that looks pretty good. So what I just did right there is the roof on this thingy kind of looks almost exactly like the roof on this little thing right here. So that's kind of how I designed it, and I'm going to do it almost the exact same on that side. I don't want it to look too close to the middle one, because it'll kind of look like everything's the same, and it'll be kind of weird. So the cars will drive right through here and then load off their stuff, and the bellboy will take their stuff and bring it to their room. Now let me see. Oh, I have my little dog right there who wants to go outside. He's always wanting to go out, even though it's like negative 20,000 degrees out. It's kind of cute when he cries. He cries kind of like a. It's pretty cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna have something here. Here, it's kind of look like a plus when I'm done, hopefully. And then this is the door. Actually, I want this to be a wide 3-door, because if it's not, then people are going to have trouble getting their luggage in and everything. So that's probably what we want. And we always want to add a little decoration at the top. That always makes everything look good. There we go. And maybe a few stairs down at this side here. You just kind of have to mess around with stuff when you're building, because you never know what's going to make it look better. And stairs is one of my favorite building pieces, because it's so easy to build with, and it can really make things look good. Most of my Washington, D.C. build was like stairs and stuff. Without the stairs, there wouldn't be any dome. Without the stairs, there wouldn't be a Capitol building in general. So always remember to somehow implement stairs into your build, because it'll end up looking really nice. So we're almost done with this side over here. Another thing that I've been working on during the winter so far is I've been writing a novel, actually. When I started the winter break, I was on page 40 or so, and now I'm on page 75, so I'm getting... Hold on. I'm trying to figure out why this isn't... I'm getting pretty far up there with... This is really weird. This thing is not... It does not want to seem to... I've never seen that before. I'm trying to get it so it's like that one, but it won't do it. But I'm on page 75, and I'm getting close to 25,000 words, and my goal is 50,000 words. And I'm hoping to finish it by March, I think. But then after March, I have a month of editing that I have to do. I have to reread the whole thing. And then I really want to get it put into some type of book form. I think that'd be really cool. Alright, so we've got our side entrance right there. And then over here, let me take a quick look at the picture. Okay, this one doesn't stick out as much. This one's just kind of like an entrance. And it has the same kind of... It has the same roof as the one on the right side. So we're kind of going to make it stick out like this. Not as far as that one. So, like that, I guess. And like that. And then the entire thing, mostly this, and this. This is just about all open, so that people can come in very easily. So we'll make it like that, and then we're going to start to build it up. I haven't really had many funny stories. With building is, even though it seems like your overall goal, don't try to make it exactly like the structure that you're trying to make it. I swear, if you sit there for the next like 50 hours, the amount of time it would take you to make this, you'd probably be there double the time if you were sitting there trying to get the symmetry absolutely perfect. If you're trying to make everything look exactly like it does in the real thing. It's Minecraft. It's not supposed to look like the real thing. If someone wanted to do that, they make another game. They call it like Hotel Craft or something like that. So remember that when you're building. I originally wanted to do that with my Capitol building. Excuse me. But then I realized that I'd be there for a really, really long time. And I didn't want to be there for a long time. Unless you want to be there for a long time. That's totally up to you guys. But just remember that when you're building. And like I said, for those of you who haven't watched previous episodes, this is 1.2.5. Maybe at the end what I'll do is I'll take World Edit and change all the wall to quartz and take a picture of that as well. But for right now we're just working with wool. And we're going to make the roof similar to the one we made over here. And I'm going to count the blocks to see if I can actually get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me see if I can actually get this one to be 7. 1. I think I might be able to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I should be able to. I'm going to cap it off We're gonna finish the roof, and that'll probably be it for now. But let's get that finished before we start assuming things. That. Another thing you might not have known with the sledding video that we did is that we actually got hurt, even though it didn't look like we got hurt. If you watch the very end of the video, when Brennan came down to check on me after I fell off the hill, if you looked at how he was sliding down the hill, he was just drifting down. He wasn't even trying. He just sat and he flew straight down because the whole thing was ice. And probably the coolest part is that there's absolutely nobody there, so that made it really fun. And that's connecting to that, so I think we started right here. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you always want to step back to make sure it kind of looks similar to what you're trying to get it to look like. In this case, the roof is lined up with this little block right here. So if I come over here, the roof is not lined up with this block right here. So I'm going to scoot it up one so that it looks a little bit more like that. And if I just would have gone up to building, then I would have known that it was not symmetrical. And if you're like me and you try to make things look as close as possible as they are in real life, then you're probably going to be there for a while. I'm not looking at the picture. Don't bust me. I'm exiting something out. So, and then we did like that, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like that. I think. No, we did not. That's weird. So we had the 1, 2, 3. Did I actually? How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I goofed this up. I biffed it up. See, building is not easy, guys. If you really want to watch some intense building, look up Shin's Let's Build from the Yogscast, and you'll probably like pee your pants because it's scary how long some of those builds take. So I'm just gonna line it up right here. This should actually let's bring it back one because we want a little bit of differentiation here. So put that 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And finally we can put our little decorations on it. Like that, if I can remember. That. I'm also excited because The Walking Dead is coming back in February. I'm also sad because I finished all of Lost, and I'm never going to get over that. I wish I would. But once you watch Lost, I wish there a way I could do like, once you watch Lost, you never go back. I don't know. I don't think that would really sound right. It'd be cool if it did though. Remember, guys, stairs are everything. So I'll build up the stairs here. Build up stairs here. And I think I'll build some on the side right here as well. Like that. And finally, like that. I think this needs to come up one more. Yep. Okay, I think that looks pretty good for now. Actually, one more thing. That does not look right because the roof is off-centered. Let me think if I can do something with that very quickly. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get rid of the front stairs, maybe down 2, and see if that looks a little bit better. There you go, that looks a little bit better, yep. Alright, so if you look back and squint at it, I guess, it looks like it's coming together. Things are speeding up like I said they would. Once we get Brennan back, he'll be working on the interior. We'll be finishing up the exterior. Trying to get world edit so I can build this up and then just dig into it. That's another tip with my capital build. What I did is I pretty much built the whole structure, and then to add all the detail, I just dug into it, it works. I would highly recommend that if you're building something big like that. So hopefully we'll get around to doing that soon. Like I said, it's still the beginning. We're only on episode 4. Things will dramatically speed up once we have the digging in part, and once Brennan is back, and we can really finish Caesar's Palace. I'm just gonna fill this in, and then that'll be it. There we go. So let's take a step back and let's look at what we finished. We got this is still under construction, guys. Please tell me in the comments what you want me to do. We're still getting it set up. Like I said, if you look at your screen right now and you squint at it, it looks much better. So we've got our left entrance, our right entrance. We got our 2 similar roofs that I might edit next time, and we have both sides. So we're getting there. We're getting really close to getting the second level, and then once we get there, I think production is gonna speed up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your holidays, even though most of you are probably back in school already. Wah, wah, wah. I know, I'm really sad too. I wish winter break was every day. Winter is my favorite holiday. And then, rate, comment, subscribe, favorite the video, everything, like it, watch it. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you for watching our holiday videos. Me and Brennan have both been very grateful everybody's been watching. We've been posting our sledding videos, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the Christmas video. I didn't get to say that in the last few episodes. My Facebook and Twitter, as always, are down in the description. You guys have